Hello dear friends! In this video I will be making a coconut cake. This cake is best served with a cup of espresso with coconut cream. This combination turns out to be very harmonious and perfectly complements each other's taste. As always, you will find the list of ingredients below in the description under the video. I add cocoa and baking powder to the pre-sifted flour, then mix everything well. In a separate bowl, I mix powdered sugar, an egg and soft butter at room temperature. I mix everything well until smooth. I add the pre-mixed flour, cocoa and baking powder. I mix everything well and then knead the dough by hand. The dough should turn out as shown in the video. I divide the dough into 2 equal parts. I wrap one part in plastic wrap and send it to the freezer. I spread the second part on the bottom of a springform pan. I lined the pan with foil in advance, placed a sheet of parchment paper on the bottom and set it on a baking tray. We prepare the coconut layer. Into a clean, grease-free and completely dry mixer bowl, I pour the egg whites and start whipping until a light foam forms. Then, in several additions, I add powdered sugar and continue whipping until thick, stable peaks form. I add shredded coconut and gently mix everything with a spatula until smooth. I spread the mixture into the pan as shown in the video. I take the second part of the dough out of the freezer and grate it over the coconut layer. I send it to bake in a preheated oven. As always, I will indicate the temperature and time below the video. Rely on the characteristics of your oven. The main thing is not to overdry the cake. At this time, we prepare the cream. We heat the coconut milk, but do not bring it to a boil. In a separate bowl, we mix the yolks, powdered sugar, vanilla sugar, and flour. We add a little hot coconut milk and mix well. We pour this mixture into the remaining milk in a saucepan. We put it on the stove over low heat and stirring constantly, cook until fully thickened. We cover the custard base with plastic wrap in contact and leave it until completely cooled to room temperature. Meanwhile, the cake layer has already baked. We take it out of the oven and leave it to cool to room temperature. Into the custard base cooled to room temperature, we add butter at room temperature and beat with a mixer until fully combined. The cream is ready. We spread the cream on the cake and level it evenly. We send it to the refrigerator so that it sets slightly. Then we take it out, pour melted dark chocolate with butter on top, and sprinkle with shredded coconut. We send the cake back to the refrigerator for 4 to 6 hours. We cut and enjoy. Cook, delight your family and loved ones. I hope my video was useful and interesting for you. See you again, friends.